So guys, we got this 2007 BMW. You can hear the tapping. I just scanned it. We got this. Let's see if I can show you guys. We got this intake VANOS, tank venting valve, Servomotor Sluggish, valve adjustment range, mass air mass system, electronic thermal load protection. So we got to find out where this tapping noise is coming from. So I'm gonna get a stethoscope, see if I can hear where it's coming from, so we can pinpoint this, because it doesn't sound too good. And they said that this doesn't go over like 5 miles an hour or something. They had to have it towed in. Okay guys, so I just tried to pull out on the road. I just cleared codes, tried to pull out, and this is what I got. These codes, and I got this EML, and the car won't accelerate. Watch. So right now I'm at wide open throttle, and this is all it's doing. We're limited to like, what, 10 miles an hour or so? Crazy. It's kind of scary because I pulled out on the highway and then it didn't go anywhere. Like, it felt fine until I went up to pull out. There, we'll show you guys again. We'll come over here. Like, this is wide open right now, pedals to the floor, and we got nothing. Very interesting. I'm gonna pull this in the shop. I don't have a lot of time today to diagnose this because it's a breathalyzer car and my code expires soon for, I think, in an hour for starting it, so I don't have to blow into the machine. Something I do because I don't blow into anybody's machines. I just get the code to bypass it. So this is what we got. Let's see, read fault codes. So we got the Valvetronic, Sluggish, so we're going to look to see how to diagnose this. Okay guys, so with this BMW, I was looking this up, and we got that VVT-Actuator monitoring position control circuit, that 2A38. I was going through this because it, has had a sluggish or open circuit, and there was a spot in here, like it says, it's monitoring for binding or resistance in the motion, and I guess it reacts in 55 milliseconds. But then there was this about like looking at the travel limits, and then we had that other code for pretty much the Purge valve, that 2A19, which I think all the codes that we had were for, well, or because of this. I think there was another thing in here too. Maybe not. But I talked to a friend and he said that when these act up, it just uses the throttle plate pretty much just for like an idle, like to keep engine vacuum. So that's why you can't go over 10 miles an hour with it. So even though information told me that it defaults to throttle body control, but apparently that's not true. So, and also I hooked the scan tool up, and this is what I got. I looked at this eccentric shaft actual angle. It says 58 degrees. Specified angle is supposed to be 0, so I don't think it's moving. I was trying to find a way to control it, but I haven't found anything yet. So guys, not sure if this is the issue or not, but I came in here to like pop this cover off, and this whole connector just slid off. Let's see if it does it again. Yeah, look at that. So I don't know if maybe that's our whole issue. Like maybe I'm gonna check the pin tension real quick before I plug this back in, since it's already apart, but like it wasn't even clipped in. So I don't know if that's enough to cause an issue. I can't even really tell where it was at before, but that's crazy. Like, yeah, I think this wasn't plugged in right. Maybe that's the whole issue. All because I took a pic and just went to pop this and it came off. Because I was hoping to like be able to current ramp this and back probe it and see if it's being commanded. So guys, I've got my AES Wave Utest kit out, and there's no pin tension on the one pin. This one has good pin tension, see that? But this other one, there's like no pin tension. Look at that. So I wonder if that's part of the issue right there. It's not making a good connection. You're not going to have your current flow. Although it did say it was overcurrent, but I don't know if maybe that's an issue with it trying to move and it's not moving, and then all of a sudden, boom, it moves. So I'm going to see if we can depin this, and then we'll try to bend the pin a little bit, get some tension up, and then we'll order a new connector. So guys, I just started it up. I bent the pins a little bit, and this is what our pins are at. So it seems to be responding. Let's see if we get no fault codes. So I'll see. I'll take it out on the road and we'll see if it'll. Well, actually, I guess in the parking lot and see if it'll act up. But we do see a change. I'm going to see if we can find current or something in here too. So guys, I'm going to see if we can do a relearn or something on this. Let's see. What do we want? Is it there? Or special functions? Learn Valvetronic limits. Okay, so this should learn the stops. Okay, let's go to the next one. So we're key on right now because it says engine speed must be exactly 0. Okay, successfully learned. Go back, let's read fault codes. We got this code. Let's clear it. Read fault codes. Okay, so that's good. It's going to read data stream. We'll go to Valvetronics and we'll see what happens. So let's start this up. Oh man guys, it sounds really quiet now. We don't have a rattle. I don't hear a rattle. Let's see if we can. We can accelerate now. This is awesome, guys. In case you guys are wondering what the camera's for, it's for the breathalyzer. Wouldn't that be crazy if this whole issue was from that connector? I'll have to see if BMW can get another connector for me. But that is the only thing that I touched. Oh man, look at this. This is awesome. In case you guys are wondering what a breathalyzer is, since we're on a drive, people that have like a DUI or some kind of driving under the influence, even if you smoke like marijuana and you get busted, you can get a breathalyzer in the state of PA, even though it only checks alcohol content. You could get like DUI on like medication or something, like pretty much like any type of impaired driving. You can get that. I don't know if it's like everybody, but I've heard from them that other like substances, they can still get a breathalyzer, but you have to blow into that to be able to start the car. And then while you're driving, between 5 and 20 minutes of driving, it'll have you blow into it again. And then every month you have to bring it in for service, and then they see if you failed, like if you blew in and it failed. Now there's some things that can cause it to fail, like hand sanitizer, if you eat bread, pizza, even if you drank like the night before, you can blow a fail even if you haven't drank in like 24 hours, because the alcohol is still in your body, and when you sleep it accumulates in you. I had somebody that failed because of hand sanitizer, because of this coronavirus, and they had to come in because it'll do like an early recall where they have 5 days to get the system checked. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. But man, guys, this thing drives pretty good. I don't know what our scan data is showing. There we go. I don't know how close they have to match. Like, it doesn't seem to be complaining right now. But man, if it's only that connector, that is insane. You guys see the numbers. So we're going to be turning here, going up our normal street. I'll probably knock this over. Yep. I knew I was going to knock it over. There you go. I really don't work on BMWs, guys. Well, a lot of Euro cars. Usually refer them to my friend's shop if I can. Like, I usually only deal with people that are local, but since this has a breathalyzer in it, I figured it was more cost effective for me to go after it than a shop charge them a lot of extra money. Because a lot of people don't want to deal with breathalyzers. So you got to fill out paperwork to get codes to pass, to bypass it if you don't want to blow into it. And I don't blow into customers' breathalyzers. So yeah, guys, I think this is like a confirmed fix. I'm gonna get a new connector for this, because I don't like the way that one attaches. It doesn't clip in. And then we'll see if we can get this back to this guy. There we go. Let's see if we have any codes in here. I'll have to see what this tank venting valve activation is. That's current. Oh, you know what? I think he had this before, a while ago when he came in, because I scanned this car like 2 months ago, and I think he had this code. So I think that's their purge valve, so we'll have to check that out. Baby steps. Okay guys, I'm going to go after this purge valve. So from what I saw in here, it says, where's my repair information? It says that it's behind the throttle motor mounted to the bottom of the intake manifold. Must remove the throttle valve access motor to see it. So then I just quick did a YouTube search, and I looked up like the same motor, and they show removing the intake, and then they show the valve underneath. I came on here to see what it would look like. See, I think he shows what it looks like. Pretty sure he had it in his hand. Somewhere in here. Oh no, it was in here somewhere. He showed it. It's just a round purge solenoid. So I'm going to try to take this cover off, or take this tube off, see if we can get to it. I love YouTube sometimes, so I can quickly see where stuff's located when repair information doesn't show you, because it just tells me. It doesn't point to it. I try to click on a location and it just says where it's at, which doesn't help me. So I'll gladly look on YouTube, or I'll Google a part number to try to find out what it actually looks like. So we're going to get this intake tube off here. I guess I'll check his air filter too while we're at it, because I know his cabin filter didn't look too good, so I'm going to tell him about that. Most of these clips were open, but when I came under here, look at that nasty thing. Bet you his AC doesn't work too well because of that. That is nasty. So I'm going to see about, probably can't get these off one-handed. There we go. So I'm going to take this whole thing off. I'll have to get something to get those clips. I can't move them by hand. And then we'll see if we can fix this. And I'm still trying to find a connector for this. Nobody can get me a connector for that motor over there. Hey guys, good news. BMW is getting me a new connector for here. Said that it'll be here tomorrow. I hope so, because I'm leaving for vacation tomorrow night. And then I don't know why there's this dent in here. I'm going to try to straighten this for him. I think it's not, like, I don't think it's supposed to be dented. I wonder if somebody tightened the clamp too tight and just crushed it. So I'll try to straighten that out for him. But yeah, that's crazy. We might have to take that throttle body off. Now I did bring up another video here, and this is what it looks like. I have a new purge valve coming just in case we need it for tomorrow. We need to confirm, make sure this one's bad. But man, I'm on like a serious time crunch here. So let's see if we can get this. Let's see, does he show where it goes?
To get that out, to remove this top even without the throttle body off, it's a plastic nipple. I felt it better to just snip that off right there, and it slid right out. You know, put that
I think I saw this.
off.
I think I could see this through the intake. I guess that might not be the right one. Guess I'll just pull the throttle body off. I can clean it. Hopefully the gasket ain't ruined. Should have enough time to get a new throttle body gasket if we need one. So I'll try that real quick. So guys, I started wondering if I would, like, if somebody caused these problems. Look at that. That bolt's off. I mean, the nut's off. I don't see any other ones missing, but I didn't really look too well. Like, let's see if there's any other ones missing. Can't really tell, but yeah, I saw that, and then I'm like wondering, like, this is dented, and then that connector doesn't want to clip on right over there. They don't give you a lot of room in here. Let's see. I think we can straighten this aluminum out. So let's see what we got in here. I think that's our clip that they're talking about right there. And then I think it runs down right underneath there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But my friend told me that they put everything underneath the intake right here. This ain't clipped in either. There we go. That's clipped in now. It's just always exciting. So guys, I think this is our purge valve right here. Down here, and it looks like it comes right up to here. So I'm wondering if I can just like separate this here, even though I don't like doing that too much. And then we can test that way down through there. Because right now I would think that the purge valve would be closed so you don't get vapors in the tank. So if we hook the smoke machine up, I'm hoping we'll see a leak there. Unless something ain't connected right somewhere else. Probably gonna have to use two hands and pull this apart right here. So I'm gonna do that quick, and we'll get our soak machine set up. So I just realized something. Like, I was testing this, and I realized that if you rewind a little bit or whatever, maybe you might notice, but you saw this red O-ring sticking out. This wasn't connected all the way. That's all the way in. I think that might have been the whole issue. Like, if it wasn't sealing all the way, let's see if we can put it like back like that or something. I'm gonna see if we can seal the system, and then I'll smoke it from like the gas cap or something, and see if we can get this to act up. Okay guys, I got some more information. Let me show you what I did here. So I went in the scan tool, I went read codes, and it had these codes, okay? Which it's set because I don't have the throttle body plugged in or the mass airflow sensor right now. So what did I click on? Oh, I pressed back, and then it says, do you want to display the corresponding EOBD codes? And I pressed no before, but if you press yes, you get this. It tells you the BMW fault code, then the EOBD code, and if you look at this, it says purge valve open. So that's more than what BMW gives you, because BMW, this 2A19, if you look, when you scroll down through here, there's a bunch of 2A19s. Like, you got circuit low, all this stuff. So you gotta look at this EOBD code right here. So I went back up, and if you look, our EOBD code is 444. So this is circuit open. So I'm going to put my test light up and see if we can control this light. I'll show you guys what else I did. So what I also did was I went to special functions, and I went into tank leakage test, and I ran the leakage test. I'll show you that after I do this. And it passed. It said that there was no leaks, so that is awesome. So I'm gonna get us set up, and we'll test that. We'll test that circuit. So guys, I got out my test light, went out to my truck, got it all out, and then let me show you guys what I found. This is getting unbelievable. Like, so I put the light down here. Let me show you this. So I reached down here, and I'm like, man, I'll try to unclip this valve. But let's see if we can get you guys in here. Sorry about that, guys. So look at this. Let's see if I can get you all the way down in here. Look at that. There's no connector on the back of the purge valve. Let me see if I can reach down here and show you guys where the connector is at. Okay, here's the connector. There's the connector. Look at that. It's not even plugged in. I'm going to try to plug it in, and then we'll try to actuate this. This is crazy. This is just like probably just sloppy, lazy work. I'll see if it clips in, but man, you can tell somebody was in here by stuff not being connected right. There we go, guys. I got that clipped in. I want to see if we can hear this vent valve now actuate. Oh, you can hear it. I'll stop it. Okay, I can't stop it. Even though I press stop on the scan tool, it just keeps going. It says it'll be on for 20 seconds, so hopefully it'll stop. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting this back together. Guess I'll shut the key off, and then we'll see if that fixes the problem. But that's crazy. So we had a messed up connector up there. We had this hose. Oh, that just burnt the crap out of my hand. And that thing is hot, and sounds like our purge valve stopped, and we had the connector off. Crazy. So I'm gonna put this back on and we'll see what happens. So guys, our purge valve's working. I got my smoke machine pushing smoke into the tube right here, and it's coming out the intake. And now it stops. Now we're building pressure. See, we're building pressure. See how the pressure's going up? So we're leaking right here. So now if I activate this again, there we go. See all the smoke coming out of there. Crazy amount of smoke though. But yeah, let me turn the smoke down. That way I can show you guys that it's sealed. It's hard to show you guys that it's sealed. It's gonna take forever for the smoke to clear out of there. But yeah, our leak, we don't have a leak, because if I move this, watch this. See, we had pressure in there. So I think it'll be good to go. I'm gonna put this all back together and I'll try to take it for a test drive today and confirm that that part's fixed. And I gotta straighten this throttle body out yet. There we go guys, I got the throttle body back in. I straightened it the best I could, got everything connected. Everything's clipped in where it just needs to go. I'm guessing the clip for this is like broken or something, or I don't know where these are supposed to clip. I didn't see a spot, they're just like flopping around over here. Unless they're supposed to go like back here or something. Like on there, I don't know. Like I'm not sure where these are supposed to go, they're just flopping and they were flopping. But we're gonna get the intake back on and we'll see how it works. So guys, I got it all back together. I think everything's where it's supposed to be. I don't know if we want that on top like that because it looks like it can kink. But I even put a nut and a washer in here. See it right there? I think it was an M7 by 1.0. So I'll put this back on. I'm putting this on the wrong way. Somebody tell me if I'm putting this on wrong. I'm sure somebody will let me know. I guess it goes this way. Yep, it has to go this way. There's a rubber piece stuck in here yet. Let's see. Guess there's a rubber piece missing. Now I know I don't have any of them. There we go. And we got a cabin filter coming. So, because that one was all black. And now I'm going to clear codes and we'll take it for a test drive and we'll see what happens. So guys, right now we have no fault codes because I got it all back together. I just don't have that connector replaced. Oh, why is this doing this? Let's see. Should be bypassed. This has been annoying. It keeps doing this. I don't know if somebody doesn't have it installed right or what. Let's see. See, it says bypassed. Hopefully it doesn't do that while I'm driving. Okay, let's check these fault codes again. Okay, we don't have any. So I'm gonna try to get this out of the shop and I'll take it for a ride and I'll let you guys know if I have any issues. Where are we at? We're at 101,494. So guys, I just got back. Car's off right now, but we have no fault codes. So I'm pretty sure we fixed it all. Just gotta wait for this connector from the dealership and we'll fix that. So guys, I got new connectors here from BMW, the right size, after like weeks of fighting with them. And I'm gonna cut this one right here and then we'll splice the new ones in.